Welcome back. You know, this carbohydrate subject is very interesting to me, and there's so many diets out there. We hear South Beach, we hear Atkins, we hear
Zone.
Exactly,
you hear all these
Zone,
things.
low fat, high starch. How do we make sense of it all?
Yeah,
And where do we go, Richard?
Well, I think the truth, the healthiest path is somewhere in the middle. I think we intuitively know you can't just eat meat and cabbage all day to be on a strict low-carb diet. And on the other hand, we know that you can't just eat starch and pasta and bread and cookies and cake all day.
Well, I know,
and
and you know what some of your patients told me in the past was that when they did that and they did the caveman diet, or this where they do just the protein and the salads or just, you know, the greens, the minute they added a carb, guess what happened? Poof. Right. So to me, that's not the true answer, because it really didn't change their lifestyle.
Well, I think that part of the problem is lack of understanding. If people understood that the whole grain and the whole food complex carbohydrates are okay, we'd understand that. And with recipes like the one you shared with us, so that we can include these healthy carb sources, we're going to be all right with it. So, folks, the bottom line here is find the middle path. Cut those sodas down. Cut the added sucrose and fructose and corn syrup. Be careful with the white rice, the white potatoes, the pastry doughs, this type of thing, the white bread. That's what's getting us into trouble. But don't be afraid of a whole grain source and whole fruits and whole vegetables. Those carbs are okay for us. Include these grains as you tolerate. Be sure to get those fruits and vegetables. Avoid the... You know, it kind of comes down to advertised foods. If you think about it, folks, if they advertise it, usually it's not real healthy source of
carbohydrates. You mean like the sodas and candies and cookies that are on...
candies and cookies and crackers. These are the ones that are marginal. You have to be convinced to eat those. So, you know, that's a good rule. Now, the new governmental dietary guidelines recommends that we have no more than 25% of our calories from added sugars. And that's still a point of contention with many
added sugar.
Added sugars.
That's where it's at.
I think it should even be lower than that, especially if you're diabetic or if you're struggling with your health, cancer patient.
Not add it.
You just don't want to add any. Let nature present it to you in whole natural foods.
Okay.